Hello, everyone, and welcome to Live from Fire and Safety. I'm Bubba, and of course, I'm missing Russ today. He's on a much needed vacation. We hope that he had a really good time. He will be back at work tomorrow, so he missed Live by one day. But I'm not complaining because, as you can see, I got a little bit more room here. Just want to tell you guys, thank you so much for last week's so big success. We had almost 6,000 clientele reached, and over 3,000 people actually clicked and viewed it. I know it was a little lengthy, so today we're not going to keep it. We're going to keep it kind of short. Not because Russ isn't here, but just because last week we introduced and told the things that we were trying to do and accomplish with this new journey. So today's demo, we're actually going to talk about the new Scott Sight Pro. And if you've a firefighter, you might have seen Scott launched a new sight mask several years ago. There was a couple of things that it really enhanced on, but there was a couple of things that they kind of did not tweak all the way out, such as battery performance, so on and so forth. So what Scott did was they kind of re-engineered it. The Sight Pro now offers a lot of the fixes off of the original mask. So we'll talk about them in just a few minutes. We just want to tell you guys thank you for clicking, sharing. We'll give some time to get joined in here before we actually do the demo. If you don't mind, if you're viewing this, how about just telling us where you're viewing it from? Give us some feedback. We'd like to know kind of what you want to see demoed. I know in a future class when Russ gets back, we're actually going to do some breakdowns of fire extinguishers, how to use them, what's important to understand a plastic head versus a metal head, and some of that verbiage coming down the pipe. So if you're not a firefighter, don't worry about it. We got some useful knowledge for you. So just click and share and come on in. Yesterday, when I got home, we put this thing out on Facebook to remind everybody. We had almost 40 shares. And I was telling our producer, Stacy, about how excited I was just to have 40 shares. So really quickly, for everyone who clicked and liked and shared yesterday's post, I want to give away a little Streamlight Micro Light. Really quickly, we'll go ahead and have that draw, and as more people get tuned in, I've already entered their names into the wheel. So here we go. All right, and our winner's going to be, oh, hang on. Got some, I don't have no service here. All righty. Grady Whitaker. Grady Whitaker is the winner of the Micro Streamlight. So Grady, if you don't mind, get in touch with us here at Fire Safety. You can come on by, or we can send it to you either way. All right. So let's get to talking about the Scott Sight Mask Pro. So like I said earlier, Scott came out with the Sight Mask several years back. One of the features of it, we talked about total hands-free. As a firefighter, the camera that I showed last week, it is what they call a handheld thermal imaging camera. Scott introduced this one several years back. This actually has the mask-mounted camera, so this allows the firefighter a hands-free approach to the actual fire. During the initial attack, what the purpose is of this, there's a little bitty screen. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a little bitty sight mask that actually is a camera view. So you actually seeing what you're looking at, but through a thermal imaging camera real time. So what the purpose is of this is you will actually see thermal change as you walk into a room. So if we know that this up here is our really hot heated gases, we know that we need to cool this area, or we need to actually ventilate on this side and pull fire around how that magics up to that firefighter. However, Scott opened this up. This is the Sight Pro. Some of the capabilities of the Pro versus a regular sight mask is now this camera can be recorded for training purposes and reviewed at a later date. Battery enhancement. Also, what you have is a single turn off function. So at this time, whenever you used to be walking around the fire scene, if you're not looking through this mask, you click this camera button and it will turn off. To turn this mask on, you still have to reach into the nose coupling, single button here on the actual recorder, and then to the camera, single button, one function. To turn it off, you will have to hold down this button here on the camera. But they focused in on battery life, also the quality of hot and cold tracking. This camera right here, in the market will run you somewhere around $1,400. I don't know the exact price. If you guys, this is our new demo. If anyone out there wants to demo it, please get in touch with me. We'll be more than glad to set that up. If you're interested in the old handheld that I showed last week, I think we got up to 5 people wanting to demo it out over the next couple of weeks. So what you need to do is just call in. My name's Bubba, 864-225-1128. We'll get you set up a scheduling date. All right, so what we're going to give away tomorrow for today's show is a pair of the Youngstown Titan XT. These gloves right here, in order to win them, you need to click, like, and share in the next 24 hours. And tomorrow, when Russ is back and we can check his suntan out, he will actually draw us a winner, okay? So if you want these, we got them in medium, large, extra large, and 2XL. And these are really nice extrication gloves. Back when I was actually doing stuff with the fire service, this was one of my favorite gloves to wear. You don't have to be for extrication if you just want to do it around rolling hoses and stuff. It's a very good glove for that purposes. So that's about it for today's show. We just want to tell you guys thank you so much for everything you do. All our loyal customers, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you have any ideas for us, please click, like, comment below. Let us know what you think and what we can do to help out. We just ask that you keep our soldiers and our police, fire, EMS in your prayers as they work on a daily battle. And God bless and have a great day.